Here's a question that every parent faces. How much time should we let our kids spend on their favorite device? Tablets in most cases, but
Absolutely.
how do we do it?
Yeah, I mean, smartphones, there's TVs, all of that kind of sitting in front of them. All of that screen time really adds up, and now a new study is showing screen time can impact how well your kids do in school.
41 Action News reporter Ray Daniel live this morning from our studio, or in our newsroom, to break down this study. Ray, some recommendations you got from doctors about how to limit screen time. I'm a parent of 3 that love their screens. What do I need to do?
I know, Taylor, I remember you talking about just putting the iPad in front of your kids when you're doing long road trips and stuff. And they're not saying get rid of screen time altogether. That's not what they're suggesting. They just want folks to limit the amount of screen time kids have, because this recent study basically showed that it's impacting children's brains. Now, the recent study is by the National Institutes of Health, and this was a $300 million study. And researchers made early findings by scanning 4,500 children's brains. Now they're in the process of following more than 11,000 9 and 10-year-olds over the course of a decade. Here's what they found. 9 and 10-year-olds who had at least 7 hours of screen time, their brain cortex is thinning prematurely, which is what processes information. It showed that they're at risk of declining memory function, perception skills, and cognitive abilities. Even just 2 hours on these devices, children scored worse on language and thinking tests.
One of the things I'd like to encourage people to do is put your smartphone in the other room and just see how long it takes you to be uncomfortable without checking it. If you start to get a little jittery, or I need to check my phone, that's what makes me think there might be an addictive process going on.
So it's suggested kids between the ages of 18 months and 2 years old have no screen time unless video chatting, and then kids between the ages of 2 years old and 5 years old, just 1 hour per day. Back to you all.